The following is a product of Zack Attack Productions. Good evening. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Kids! Kids! Oh, right. I ain't got any kids. Broadcasting from the BC to the Maritimes and all across Canada, it's Remotely Zach. And now, from Windsor, Ontario, here's your host, the one, and hopefully only, Zachary Thomas. Hello everyone and welcome to the show. Welcome to Remotely Zach. I am the host, the Zachary Thomas. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. And we can all rest assured that the Pink and her husband have not split up, so we can all be fine about that. We can all be great. We'll be all right. Man, I got a great show for you tonight. I got naughty signs and bad headlines in my segment, Did I Read That Right? And it's the weirdest news found on the internet as well. So it's all going to be great. It's going to be a great show. But before that, I have an announcement. I ask that you please like, comment, and subscribe because it helps out the channel and gets us out to a wider audience. So please do those three things as well. And if anyone knows anything about me, I love talking about weather, and it's been very cold lately, and it looks like things are starting to warm up. Free at last, free at last. Oh, good Lord, we are free at last. Whew. Though, if anyone knows anything about a Great Lakes winter, it's short-lived, and Old Man Winter will be back with a vengeance. He'll stop for soup. He will be back. Oh, man. I am back. There's a bit of cold over there, a little bit of snow over there, and for the top 1%, a little mix over there. Yes, because we all know that Old Man Winter sounds like Bernie Sanders. Well, let's get straight into the main headline, shall we? Trump has launched a conflict with Iran. So for all of you that voted for Trump believing he wasn't going to start any new wars, how's that going for you? How's that going? Boots on the ground, starting with this one. Secretary of War, I guess as he likes to be called, Pete Hegseth, slithered his way out for a briefing where he said this.
Didn't start this war, but under President Trump, we are finishing it.
No, this was started under Trump, and maybe if you'd come out of his ass and for a little bit more air, you'd know that. Hegseth also complained that the media is making the president look bad. Yeah. No, he's just got to walk out and start talking, and the rest is history. The rest is history. Moving on to Canadian politics and the mayoral race of Toronto, John Tory has decided not to run against Olivia Chow for the election. You could say he chowed out. In case you don't remember, John Tory is the former mayor of Toronto who was accused of having an affair with a staff member. Yeah. He was putting his CN Tower where it didn't belong, supposedly. And got into trouble for it. You can do that as one does. And yes, he pulled out at the last second. Moving on from the elections to education, Windsor-Tecumseh Lakeshore MPP Andrew Dowie's office was overtaken by protesters from various high schools protesting the cuts to OSAP from the Ford government. Take a look at what he had to say.
In debt when I finished school.
And how long did it take for you to pay it off?
It took me probably a couple months because I went to work.
Good on those students for protesting, and shame on Andrew Dowie, whose response was just, get a job. Don't mind me. I'm just looking for these jobs he speaks of. I don't see any. We got a great show for you tonight. You'll never believe what I found in weird news, but when we return, did I read that right? Still looking. I need a job. I'm still looking. Just, Welcome back, everybody. Folks, it's time for that segment you all love. Time for the naughty signs and bad headlines. The ones that'll make you think, did I read that right? When I do this segment, people always ask me, Zach, are these made up? No, these are real. Very, very real. We haven't been able to verify it at all. Maybe we should. Anyway, let's get on to our first one. Absolutely no public restroom. Go to Subway. Well, alrighty then. Fine. Doing this electronically this week, guys, so bear with me. Next one. Florida couple arrested for selling tickets to heaven. That must be good meth. Really must be good meth. All right, moving on. Now, I know you want to hide from your wife, but you always got to find a restaurant that's going to vouch for you on your behalf. Like this one. Hiding from wife. Wheat Chef rates. Nope, not here. Just missed him. Just had one drink and left. Hasn't been here all day. Never heard of him. All right, moving on. Clearly, this one is in Florida. X-Mart Adult Supercenter. Keep Florida lubricated. Now, I think I know who's selling those tickets to heaven. I think I know. Notice, this orchard is patrolled by armed guards. They're called geese. In case you're wondering, they're called geese. Next up. A nuclear explosion would be a disaster. You don't say. You don't say. All right. I'm lucky to have great friends. I'm lucky to have a great friend group. And this is why. When I'm falling for someone, but I've got to get my friends' permission because they've been put in charge of my love life due to my past decisions. It's true. Almost made a thunderous mistake with someone named Thundercock. A thunderous mistake. Beware of Walmart, especially in the States. Just beware of Walmart in the States. Cinnamon roll can explodes inside man's butt during shoplifting incident. Yeah, he did it. He did it, and that's the look of enjoyment, too. Those are the latest entries in this segment. Did I read that right? We'll be right back. More Remotely Zach right after this. Stick around. Weird news. We got weird news coming up. Stay there. Stay. That would not be my expression. That really would not be my expression. No. No. Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Folks, it's Friday, and that means it's time to get weird. Time for weird news. A sanitation worker making his rounds in Ohio got an unexpected surprise when he opened a trash can and found a man hiding inside. Dash camera video posted by the Huber Heights Police Department on its Facebook page shows the worker rolling the bin toward a garbage truck, lifting the lid and quickly staggering back before pointing toward the container as officers pull up. The man was taken into custody without injury, according to police. Wow, that's what I call getting trashed. From Ohio to you-know-where, it's time for...
Florida man, does whatever a Florida man can. Look out, here comes the Florida man.
A man from Palm Beach County was arrested in an organized retail fraud scheme at multiple Target locations, or Target, if you will, spanning from Orlando to Miami. Florida's Attorney General announced on Thursday. The suspect would go to the self-checkout, but would only pay for the seasoning packets. He would then sell trading cards on eBay, officials said. Attorney General James Utheimer said Keith Willis, 39, of Palm Beach, was charged with 2 counts of felony organized retail theft, 3 counts of felony dealing in stolen property, and 1 count of felony money laundering. That's the weirdness for this week, and now it's time for your dad joke of the week. Read into the hat here. How do you get a mouse to smile? Say cheese. It's a good one. You truly can't make this shit up. That is the broadcast for this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. You can also follow me on social media. Those links are always down in the description below. I've been your host, Zach. Now get out. It's closing time. Really? Now you don't work? Oh hi, I didn't see you there. My name is Zach and welcome to my channel, Zach Attack Productions. So what is this Zach Attack Productions you speak of? I'm glad you asked. Zach Attack Productions is a YouTube channel where you can find a variety of different content, such as my late night talk show, Remotely Zach, Strawberry Banana Cherry Freeze, $9.99, Lemonade, Prime Ice Poo. Man, who doesn't want a nice ice poo on a hot summer day? Hey Jack, what's going on? No, I'm at the beach. Got you covered. That's what the infrastructure bill is for. No joke, not kidding around.
It was because of DEI. It was DEI.
My extensive Lego collection on Zach's Lego Show. Of course, as you can see, we've ended up here at the glass panel building, as well as I went for pop art design right here. I'll say it's the end of the era of brick bank in that corner. And you can find out some of the history behind some of your favorite landmarks. What was once a 50-lane bowling alley increased to 74, making it the largest bowling center in all of Canada. William Pope of Chattanooga, Tennessee, stated that he saw the vision of another prisoner hanged and the man's body buried under the window of his cell. The Mackinac Bridge is a 5-mile suspension bridge located right about here between the cities of St. Ignace and Mackinac City, Michigan. Wait, there's more. Me and my power panel have great conversations on Let's Talk.
But I also think certain people are too fast. Have you ever tried walking with Zach? He speed walks at a whole other level.
Am I being attacked on my own show
which
here?
Is hilarious.
So no matter what you're into, we have everything for everyone. So subscribe now because you're not getting that anywhere else. I'm Zachary Balogh and I approve this message because shouldn't we all have a little bit of variety in our YouTube channels?